I had an email today which had these words in it concerning the kind of pain and grief that somebody was going through. And it basically said, you know, acknowledging what this person was going through, but saying that this person has to cope with feelings she must not want to feel. Feelings she must not want to feel. You know, there's been many times in my life when I've had feelings I do not want to feel, and it's most often when there's been something major. And then they recur at other times, don't they? They come back. Something might have happened, and years later, our feelings can kind of trigger and bring up those awful feelings we do not want to feel. We don't really want to relive that pain again. And I don't know, it really dawned on me that these are the feelings that we often squirm away from. We try and hide, avoid, press down. None of them are good things because they just kind of ruin within us. I like to think of us, try and think of yourself as a tree, and I love trees. I've got a folder full of hundreds of pictures of trees off the internet that people have posted or whatever. And in order for a tree to grow and stay alive, it has to put down its roots and it has to grow upwards and it has to put out its branches. But if it was suppressed, a dustbin put over a small tree or whatever, then eventually it would die. I mean, it might do all sorts of things. It might go send out shoots that to the tiniest bit of light and grow through tiny little hole in that dustbin. There is this growth that we all have, but ultimately, if we press those things down and suppress them, then it's not a good thing. However, the most beautiful trees are the ones that have had to grow towards the light and turn in different directions. So embrace what you're going through. I've had to think about how, that pain and those feelings that you don't want to feel, hold them there. Gabor Mate, I encourage you to look up his video. I will put it in one of my other posts and talk about it specifically. But, Gabor Mate says that when it gets too painful being ourselves, then we try and do something about that. We disconnect from the self. And that recovery, getting back to being ourselves, means stopping with that pain and examining it and asking ourselves, why am I feeling like this? And then why have I reacted like that? To get back to sitting with and holding it. So I wrote feelings I don't want to feel. And what? Do I suppress them? I harden them? Do I drown them out with noise, exercise, busyness, overeating, working, running, medication? What? But Gabor Mate asks us to examine why and to locate that pain and to give ourselves self-compassion in that pain, because in that we will grow stronger. And I know that feels really hard to do, but I show people if I'm sitting with them, like, here's my little brick mobile phone, where it's smaller than a brick and smaller than lots of your big flat phones. But if you put that down, or any object down on a table that's got space around it, that's what I try and do with my pain. I put it down, I can see around it, it's not inside me anymore, it's over there. Obviously it's part of me, but it doesn't have to have control of me. And I imagine air circulating around it, and I can be free from knowing that it doesn't have to consume me. I can have a respite from it, and I can examine it for what it is, and I can try and get over it. So that's what I want to encourage you to do, really, if you're feeling feelings that you don't want to feel.